What's up, family? It's your girl, Jen Ether. You're back with another episode of the Report Tarot and Tools. Let's get straight into it. Today, we're doing another pick a card. Piles 1, 2, or 3. You can pick your pile. Pick 1, pick 2. You can pick 3. Do whatever feels right to you. You can pause the video if you want to pick. Stop to pick your pile. But this video is going to be focused on what blessings are coming your way. What blessings are about to come in for you. So, take your time, pause the video if you have to. In the meantime, we're going to start with pile number 1. Let's see what came out for pile number 1. Okay, so I like the way I did it yesterday. It's my first time really doing pick cards in a very long time. So I pulled 4 tarot cards, 1 oracle card. And I pulled from the Archangel Oracle card deck, especially for this title reading, because it's just a good deck to hone in on blessings, things like that. So, in your past, we're going to do past, present, future, and then I'll kind of decipher what this 4th card is. We have in the past you walking away from something, being divinely guided to walk away from something. Take this as it resonates. These are broad readings. This could be career, this could be love, this could be friendship, this could be anything. Very broad. But remember, these are blessings that are coming towards you. So let's keep that in mind. This is the reading that you're getting, pile number 1. So you walked away from something. It looks like, usually, I'm not so sure about this. I mean, this person looks disappointed, but if this was a job, you walked away with some money in your hand. So, I mean, maybe you feel like, for me, what I'm really intuitively feeling from this card right now in this moment is that it's not that you didn't get what you wanted monetarily, but more so that you may feel like you're not ready to leave, or not. Maybe you were fired as well. Maybe that's another reason why you feel like you weren't ready. But either way, this song, this is reminding me of one of my favorite shows, and it's How I Met Your Mother. In an episode of this, and in this particular episode, the guy Marshall quit. So you could be someone that quit. Just something's transitioning. This doesn't even have to be a job. That's just the scenario I'm using. But something's transitioning. But as the transitioning was going on, and like I said, Marshall was the one forging this change in his life. He was walking down the halls of his office, and he was very confident, like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm quitting. I'm moving on. But as he was walking down the halls, the song in his head was, I will remember you. Will you remember me? So, it was very funny, because every time he went to do, even when he's like drank at the water fountain, it was like, yeah, I think even when he took a sip at the water fountain, that song was playing, like, I will remember you. Yeah, I mean, so it got deep. So it's like one of those feelings where you're kind of melancholy about it. You know it's something that has to be done, but you will cherish and remember the people that you were working with, or the things that you were doing in the past, right? And remember, this was all based upon divine guidance. So, right here, we're seeing in the present moment, you forging a partnership. Now, this partnership, like I said, is a very general reading. This could be money. This could be anything. So take this as it resonates. That's in the present moment. In the future, we do see you manifesting money. So I'm kind of taking this as really having a lot to do with money for my pile number 1, because we got a lot of coins. We got 2 coins, 2 coin cards. Those are the only sign that keeps popping up as far as the coins go, right? So whatever this is, though, it feels like you're going to be met with resistance to this new partnership. So let's see why. I'm actually going to clarify, which I didn't have to do yesterday. So let's clarify this Knight of Swords real quick, pile number 1, and see why the resistance is coming in. Give me Knight of Swords. Give me Knight of Swords, please. Why? Why is the Knight of... Okay, they all... Okay, so I'm taking this. This is intuitive / looking at the messages. We got the Star that came out. We got the Death that came out. And we got the Eight of Cups that came out. So this is, like I said, when Marshall walked into that job, he was very confident in what he was doing and why he was making this decision. And that's the comedic show. So they're not going to say it was his intuition that led him this way. But it was. So with you, with the decisions that you're making... Whatever this is, if you're leaving a career, if you're leaving a relationship, whatever this is for you, you understand that it's right because you're the one doing it. But other people around you may not understand. And that's where the resistance is coming in. It's not going to be actual like, no, don't do that. But it's going, you're going to feel like, people ain't seeming too stoked about this like I am. You feel me? So, with that being said, even in this show, Marshall was, he really wanted to be an environmentalist lawyer. So that's someone who really is like doing lawsuits against big oil companies who are destroying the earth and shit like that. Which is it's not as lucrative of a job as far as financial payout goes as what the job was that he was leaving, which was like straight corporate giants who really didn't have any ethics or morals. It was just part of the reason why he was leaving. So they got bread, he was getting paid a lot better. So even within that, his colleagues didn't understand why he would want to. They didn't even have the same thought process on why you would even want to even be there, first of all. Then you're going to take a pay cut to do that? What the heck? What's wrong with you? So I feel like you're in one of those types of situations. Now, with all this being said, the blessing, and this isn't the only blessing, but I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So there's something like out in the midst of you feeling maybe that you're isolated, no one really understands the moves you're making, you're going to come in contact with a certain partnership. Whether this be, like I said, if it's business, this could be anything. A partnership that you make online. This could be a partnership that you make in a real deal where y'all come together. This could be a partnership in love, a friendship. But out of all of this, from you walking away because of divine guidance, you're going to be blessed with a partner that is going to make this become more clear for you. Right now, that's literally what I'm getting for your blessing, pal, number one, is that your manifestations, because remember, you are manifesting. So you're being blessed with the guidance and the foresight to know to leave this situation, to go somewhere that's going to suit this. And as you do it, you're going to be blessed with something or someone along the path to really get you to where you're trying to go. So that's pal number one. I hope that was clear. For some reason, I felt a little rusty with that, and I did a reading yesterday. Okay, let's see what's going on. Pal number two. Pal number two, let's see. Okay. So, pal number two, I see that you are pretty much trying to balance your energy out from something disparaging that happened. Something that left you in a state of despair. Something that left you upset, kind of knocked you off your square. Now, in the past, this is giving me loop-de-loop vibes. Because I'm seeing, and this is my first time ever seeing something like this in a reading, but I'm seeing this disappointment, right? This Nine of Swords, heavy thoughts, head hung low. This will give me that just the feel of disappointment even a feeling of defeat. Now, this doesn't mean you are defeated, but this is how you were internally feeling in the past, pile number 2. Then I do see a spark, a brand new beginning, a brand new cycle, right? But then I see this, which is very similar to this card, at least in this reading. But in this card, it's like this card is still positive because you do have these 2 cups that are standing, but you're disappointed about the 3 cups that spilt over, right? Now, this could have been partnership, love, three cups. This could have been involving 3 business partners or a third party situation in a love situation. But whatever this is, you'll have to take it as it resonates. Whatever it involves, it's like you're still, even though you know you have new good stuff, like when I say good stuff, it's because of that fruit. So you have new things that are going to harvest for you. You still are not bringing yourself to kind of look up at the 2 cups you have standing there. Now, this is where we see the balance come in. And I've never seen this, but I'm feeling like you're going to take those 2 cups and literally pick them up and start playing with them, right? Now, what do I mean by playing with the cups? Whatever this thing is, this is your blessing for one. So whatever this thing is, that's kind of your new beginning, that's going to bring you out of this rut, this is your blessing. And what's going to help you really come out of this rut, this feeling of despair, is to start truly, like with me, I'll use myself as an example. It's not until or when I decided to truly get into this music, like, all right, I want to rap, but I had to get into production. And then as I did it, I had to really enjoy it, like not make it seem like a chore, but really put my all into this. And one thing that would stop me from putting my all into certain things is because I was worried about other things. So I had to take my attention off of things so I could give my all to the things that mattered to me and my happiness and the things that were actually beneficial to me, right? So that would be me picking up the cups that I'm not even looking at here because I'm wallowing on the things that I don't have or the things that did not go right for me. But here, I'm like, you know what? I got these cups. Let's see what these cups do. Let's fill them up with some water. Let's transmute the water from one cup to another cup. Let's throw the water in the air. Ooh, I caught some in the cup. You know what I mean? Coming up with some new stuff to do with these cups. Cups is also all about love, compassion. So that's what I'm talking about. Like whatever this thing is that has been brought to you, which is, I don't want to call it a distraction, but it is going to be a distraction because it's going to be somewhere that you can place that heart chakra shit at. Excuse my language, but it's going to be somewhere where you can place that at and put your love and energy into this project or whatever this is. I know a lot of times you'll hear the reference of people's businesses or their projects being their babies. So you do have to nurture a business idea. You do have to nurture any type of project that you're doing if you want to see it to its full growth, right? So that's what you're going to begin to do. You're going to begin to nurture this, and that's your blessing. Now, because you're doing this, you get this card. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. And that's what this is about. It's not about sitting here and thinking about the past. I was just talking to a very good friend of mine, and we were talking about the importance of staying in the present and how it's not necessarily easy to do, but it's something that you have to give yourself constant reminders to do. When you see yourself getting down and sulking about something that didn't work out, just remind yourself, like, don't worry, I got now. What can I do about it now? Forget the past has already been written. Nothing you can do. All you can do is focus on your present, try to do what's best for you, yourself, and everyone involved in those moments, and move forward. And whatever decisions you make in the present are going to affect your future. So if you make a good present decision, your future going to be looking bright. So that's what you're going to be focused on. No more past. And you're going, for everyone it takes longer, whatever. But you're going to begin to realize that it's not doing you any good and you need to take back your power. That's pile number 2. That was your blessing, pile number 2. These are deep. I'm a deeper reader, so things are always going to get, it's never going to be like, you're brand, I mean, sometimes, it might be. Sometimes it might be like, it's a brand new car. But, 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be some deep shit. Yeah, I mean, excuse my language. But that's probably what it's going to be. Alright. Pile number 3. Outdoors. Okay. That stood out. So we'll get to it though when we get to it. Let me see. Let me look. I know, well, I don't want to say yet because this will be alarming if I say it the wrong way. Everyone takes this card differently. Okay, so in your past, we see the Chariot. We see the Chariot, pile number 3. In your past, you got the Chariot card, right? So, I mean, in the past, you could have gotten a brand new car, right? I love it. I love it. I love y'all. Because, you know, this is the thing, and this is what it's about. When you're doing, like, and this is how you're going to help yourself be honest, spiritual growth, listening to your intuition. Just as fast as I said, I'm not that type of reader. You ain't going to really come here and hear about a brand new, that's as fast as I pull out these cards and a brand new car's on here. So, I have to be able, and all of us have to be able to be real. And this is all a part, anything I say during your message, pile number 3 is for you. We all have to be able to be honest and real with ourselves when it just is what it is. Like, that wasn't nothing to be, like, ashamed of. Like, oh, my God. Or embarrassed of. Oh, I just told these people that I don't talk about brand new cars, so I can't give the message. No. The message is the message, and you get the message. So, in the past, brand new cars, what I'm seeing, and that's just how we all have to thrive to live our lives, just to live in truth. And I was just talking to pal number 2 about living in the present moment. So, living in the truth within our present moment. So, I try to live and walk within truth within the second that I'm in, so I can make a good, truthful decision for myself, like living my truth in that present moment. So that's just something that they do want to let you know. But brand new car in the past, that was a part of your blessings. That car was like something about that car, because it's not like it's just a car, it's actually a chariot. And a chariot is like for battle. It's a chariot is something that you can really store stuff in. Like a chariot, like really gets you right. It's like what you use to win the battle, to go the long haul. You feel me? I literally was I was watching something, and I heard this before. I think it's in The Richest Man in Babylon. I think Nick Cannon said it on a Breakfast Club interview. But also, this quote, which is this is why I read books. Because now when I'm reading these books and these rich people are even speaking these quotes, they're not quoting the book though. They're just saying, you know, man said. And I'm like, I read that somewhere. And I believe this quote came from The Richest Man in Babylon, where basically, this is to give you the importance of the chariot. That a general, let's call him a general. There was a general of an army. And they were highly outnumbered. They were going into battle. Let's say they had 500 men, and the army they were battling had 2,000 men. Let's say that. That's about fair. That's how great of a difference. It was a big difference. So you could look it up too, even Google it. But anyway, so the general with just the 500 men, basically what he did was, when they got to where they were going to battle on the battlefield, I guess they went to sleep, and overnight, he burnt all of their chariots, including his. Every single chariot they brought to the battle, he burnt down. Why? Because he told his men, listen, last night, to their shock, I burnt up all of our chariots. What? The only way we get out of here is if we beat them. So, that's just, and they had the motivation they won because they knew they had to get out of there. There was no other way. They had to kill everyone so they could take their chariots and get out of there. So, That's the importance of this chariot. So whatever this vehicle is, it's a war type of vehicle. It may even be something, it might even be a war animal, like, I don't know, a ram. There, you want to ram with me? Some of you guys just got a ram. Something like that, right? The tower. We have a tower moment in the present moment. In the present moment. And it looks like this is actually surrounded. Now, this is not, these readings have not been specific, but pile number 3, I'm seeing the cups. So this is, I'm seeing the heart. You know what I mean? I'm seeing 2 people. So this is looking more so like a love situation and a tower moment within it. I'm going to have to clarify the tower for you, pile number 3. Now, that's in your present, but in the future, it does look like you're working on this. So let's see where the blessings coming in. Pile number 3. No, I want to tell them what I want. Clarify the tower, please, for pile number 3. Sorry, I wasn't clear enough. Okay. Okay. So it looks like the blessing for my pile number 3s. I have a card where it basically says like all trials and tribulations are behind you and you're surmounting any, like you're surpassing anything. But that's what this card is telling me. Like there was some type of tower moment in my pile number 3's life, in business, whether it was, now this could be anything, so take it as it resonates. Business, love. Because this card popped out. This card was the first card that I see that represented love. Then this card popped out, but like I said, these could also be business partnerships. I mean, this could be any loving connection. You feel me? So take it as it resonates. So there was something of a tower moment, but it looks like there was a resolution and it was able to be worked out. Now, I believe that is the blessing. You would know what this is, but whatever it is, it looks like there was something that happened in the present. So if this hasn't happened, it's going to happen. But it will be able to be basically reconnected. It's not going to be something that a tower, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of odd because towers aren't meant to be like just put back together like that. So I would have to say be wary of that. This isn't just something that's a repetitive tower. But it does look like in this moment, yes, this is the blessing. That is something that doesn't really go too far. You know what I mean? Now, we got outdoors. Go outside. Get some fresh air and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. I believe these two, there were 2 cards in my pile number 3 that are very significant in connection to your blessings that are coming your way. And this is going to be more time outdoors. Now, I believe this is up to you. Like, I don't believe suddenly you're just going to be outdoors more. That could happen. But it's going to be about you taking your time out to get outdoors. And you got your brand new car to get you there. So if this is just unloading, literally just taking drives around wherever you live, your city, your town, because this is going to give you not only fresh air, but it's going to allow you to connect with nature. Like, get out your car at some points, drive to a park, get out your car, sit next to a tree, bring a snack, apples, chips, you know what I mean? Do something like that, just something, and by yourself, just something to where you can just woo-saw. And this is where a lot of your blessings are going to come in, because you're going to gain new creative ideas from doing this. And the chariot is helping you to do so. So that means you can even go where you want to go. You know what I mean? But I would say, like, you don't have to be, like, for me, I don't have a vehicle. So when I'm going places, unless I really want to make a go for it and have a long day and hit the bus, when I'm going outside, I got my spots where I go, and I'm starting to venture off more because I'm home a little more. So I'm starting to venture off more. But with the vehicle, you may say, today, I want to just drive 3 towns away, or the next state over, and go to this beach or something like that, and start really treating yourself to just those relaxing type of moments. You feel me? All right, family, that's your blessing, pal number 3. You actually have the means to free yourself. And your blessing is more so letting you know that you have everything you need to free yourself. It's just about you taking the action to free yourself, mentally, spiritually. And as above, so below, as within, so without. It will all trickle down to show on the outer is how free you are. Alrighty. I appreciate y'all for watching another episode of the Report Tarot and Tools. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do some fun ones. I'm not going to really announce them right now, but we're going to do a fun one tomorrow that I think you guys will enjoy. If you enjoyed the content, if you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share. And feel free to donate to the virtual tip jar if you want to, if you see fit, if that's something you would like to do. I'll leave, which I probably won't because I never do, the Cash App tag in the description or wherever you're watching this at. You'll see it. All right. It's your girl, Jen Ether. I'm out. Peace.